There is a brand new Easter egg on Battlefield 2042. I made a video on it the other day. It's a huge thing that's mostly unsolved, but the first proper step of it has been solved now, and the rewards are actually pretty great. You get a special skin for every operator in the Assault class in Battlefield 2042, and they've got this cool Phantom Program skull mask on. And weirdly, they don't really show up on thermals. Like, only their head and shoulders shows up on thermals, so a little bit cheaty, maybe, but I don't know. It's in the game, it's legit, so why not? In this video, I'll show you exactly how to unlock it. So, before you start, you do not need to have done anything else. You do not need to do anything on Iwo Jima. You do not need to have completed any of the Phantom Program Easter egg or anything like that. You probably will to complete the overall Easter egg when we can unlock a weapon at the end of it once all 4 parts have been solved. But just to unlock these assault skins, there are no prerequisites. We literally tested it on a brand new, fresh account and it worked absolutely fine. Now, there's 2 methods you can use to get this. The first one, you can do entirely by yourself. It's a tiny bit trickier. There's a chance you'll die and have to start it again. But if you get it all done, it'll probably take you about 10-15 minutes to complete. The second method that I'll show you towards the end of the video is much easier and basically guaranteed, but it does require that you have a friend who can help you. So, if you would like to do this completely by yourself, so you don't need any friends to help you with this, you can do this on a brand new account. You don't have to have done anything before. You can just go into Portal and then Host, and then go up to Experience Code and enter the code AB5HWZ. Then confirm, and it will basically load up this thing called Horse Things. Don't worry about that. If you don't want other people to mess around, you can just put some password in there and then just try and host a server. Right now, because loads of people are running AFK servers to farm XP for the event, it sometimes will crash. It'll sometimes come up with an error message saying you can't start a server. Just keep on pressing host and eventually it'll work. When you get into the game, go to Assault. It doesn't matter which assault you're using. I'd make sure you've got some sort of assault rifle on. And you're going to be trying to very quickly capture a load of points without getting in any vehicles at all. So you have to be a bit speedy here. So, spawn, you'll be on the Russian side of it. Make sure that you spawn over here, and you're going to be heading to A1, A2, B1, C1, C2, and then heading towards D1. So you'll see there are a bunch of bots on the server. There's a bunch, 8 on the other team, and then 5 on this team. You need to go over and capture all of these bases. So in the clue, the first one was A1, which is the westernmost base. So that's what we're going to do. I've turned the HUD off to take pretty screenshots. I'm going to turn it back on quickly while we're waiting for this to happen. So there we go. So we're just capturing A1 as fast as we possibly can. So now we're going to go over and make sure that we're capturing A2. You can see some of the bots are already starting to do that. So we need to kind of make sure that we're a part of it and we get the credit for doing it. So this is solving the clue about the westernmost base. Now the second one is where something like signals cut across the sky. So this is where all of these signals towers are. There's lots of like radio towers or microwave towers or something. So we're going to go and capture B1. Don't worry that the enemy bots are capturing the other objectives on the other side. That literally doesn't matter. It doesn't affect you at all. Just make sure you don't get in any vehicles while you're doing this. So now you can capture B1. By now you've probably got past a load of the bots. So you probably don't have to worry about them for all of the other parts of this. Now you have to get on over to C1. The clue C1 is solving said something about where technology meets nature. And this is sort of quite literal in this one because there's some giant drones just on the other side of C1 that have plowed into the earth. So like technology hitting nature, I guess. So we're going to be capturing C1. While you're doing all of this, like capturing all the points, if you do kill bots, they will count towards your kill total. So you have to kill 10 in total across this entire thing. So it kind of works in your favor if you get some early kills. You can see they're capturing C2 now, so we're going to have to start killing them in a moment. Right, so now we're going to go over to C2. I don't know if he's trying to give me a lift, maybe. But you cannot get in any vehicles, so we're not going to accept it. Instead, we're going to go over and capture C2. There's our first spot. I've got a thermal scope on here because I was doing a bunch of other Easter eggs. So this is 2 kills. I just want to make sure that I am safe. Make sure we capture all of these. Can hear a load of friendlies coming in, which is good. Now, I've only got 2 kills so far. I'm going to have to get another 8 kills before we capture D1. D1 has to be the last objective that we capture. There's one. So that is now 8 kills, 2 more. And I should be done. That is 9. So just 1 more now. Need to wait for this health to come back. And there's another one. Oh, there's a guy. There we go. So that is all my 10 kills. So now that 10 kills is done, annoyingly you don't get any verification, but now we need to go capture D. Now this is where it can be a little bit tricky because the enemy will have vehicles outside probably, and if you get killed, you need to start this all over again. Obviously, you don't want that to happen, so try to stay safe and just try to capture D. So now we have nearly captured D. Just gotta kill some bots over there. And then, because I've already unlocked it, it's not popping up for me, but then that would have popped up the challenge. Now, if you have a friend, you can actually do this much easier. You don't have to worry about getting killed by bots, and you don't have to go searching for bots to kill. So if you want to do this one, you can use the portal code AB5N4W. This is a portal setup that I made. There's no bots on there. You'll capture things a little bit quicker. You've got infinite ammo, and importantly, you can switch teams. So whoever is doing the Easter egg needs to stay on the Russian side, and then anyone who wants to just help out, they need to switch teams to the US side at the beginning of the game. The person completing the Easter egg needs to make sure they pick an assault class, and then they need to start capturing the objectives, just like we did before. Do A, B, C. All the same, exactly the same, you're just capturing it quickly. Make sure you are on foot and you don't step in a vehicle. If you accidentally get in a vehicle or you spawn in a vehicle, just redeploy and it should be absolutely fine. So just capture all of these points, and everybody else who's just helping out is basically going to go and wait between C and D. Now back to the person who's doing the Easter egg. Once they've captured all of A, B and C, then they can go out of C towards D, and hopefully whoever they're playing with, whoever's helping out with this, should be standing somewhere that you can find them between C and D. And basically, you're just going to kill them over and over again. Obviously, the more people you have helping you, the quicker this goes. But I did it earlier with just one person, and it didn't take very long at all. Just make sure that they're a recon class, and they can keep putting spawn beacons down, so they can keep spawning back in as quickly as possible. You need to get 10 kills doing this. So what we were doing is just literally let them spawn in, put a spawn beacon down, kill them, let them spawn in, put a spawn beacon down, kill them, rinse and repeat. To make it a little bit quicker, if the enemy team can avoid capturing D, that makes your life a little bit easier too. So here I'm just getting my 10th kill, so that's the last one I needed. I just double checked the scoreboard to make sure I'd got 10, and then I just need to go and capture D1. Now the rewards for doing this challenge should pop as soon as you capture D1, so you can sort of see the delay here, so you'll know if it's worked or not. There we go, that started happening, and you'll basically get a skin for every operator, or every specialist they call it, in the assault class. Then all you need to do is just go into the admin menu and you can restart the map and basically let the other person do the same thing but on the other side. Like, be nice, help other people to get it done. Maybe you could organize some stuff in the comments below. If there's people who want to get this done the easy way, just say in the comments below that you want to do it, and maybe you'll be able to find a couple of people who are willing to try it. Now, that is the main part of the Easter egg done, but if you want to see kind of your progress towards the main Easter egg, what you need to do is go onto Jima, but importantly, you have to have 4 people on your team who have completed all of the Phantom Program Easter eggs. I only did all of that yesterday, and it took like 7 hours to get through all of it. The steps are on the Battlefield Easter egg Discord. Maybe if there's enough demand, if there's enough people asking, I'll do a guide on all of the Phantom Program. But it does take quite a long time. But once you've got 4 people who have completed the Phantom Program, you can then enter the code in the Jima keypad, just like you did in the video that I posted the other day. and then go into the elevator. And the only way to get down the elevator the legit way is to have 4 people who each have a different player tag that's a reward from the Phantom program. So there's like Phantom Initiate, Phantom Prospectee, Phantom Trainee, and Phantom Operative. One player needs to have each of those tags. Yes, you can get down there and you can survive the elevator if you go prone, but then for whatever reason there's some check that doesn't happen and it doesn't show your progress towards the Easter egg if you do that. And I'm guessing at the end you won't be able to complete the Easter egg if you do it that way. So this is kind of the proper way to do it. Also, as a note, when we tried it this time, we actually tried going in through the elevator with 6 people who had all completed the Phantom program and all had the tags on. There was a bunch of us trying it, but, well, this happened. To 6 of us. Yep. So instead, you need to just have 4 people, your squad, in the elevator with different tags on for each person, and then you will survive the elevator. You don't need to crouch or go prone or anything like that. And now you can see on the Pegasus mural, the wings one is lit up. That's the challenge that you completed, the one for the wings. We're guessing we need to work out the other 3 challenges and complete all 4 of them to move on to the next step of the Easter egg. We think we know what you're meant to do, but it's not working right now, so maybe we're missing something, like in this one when we completed wings. There are clues in the challenge in the Morse code for every step that you did today, except for capturing D at the end. That isn't mentioned at all. There's no clue in it to do that, so maybe there's another hidden step for all of the others that we don't know about, or maybe it's just bugged. Maybe DICE have just messed something up and it doesn't work right now. As soon as we can solve the other steps in this challenge, of course I'll make a guide and show you how to do it. So make sure you subscribe, turn your notifications on, let me know in the comments below if this helped you, if you managed to get those skins unlocked, and like I said, if you want to team up with other people who want to do this the easy way, doing this against other humans, then just try to organize that in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye!